Good evening, dear Juana and Valeria. Thank you so much for being here with us. My name is Laura, and with Simon, we are going to be your interviewers. And this is a group interview, so don't get confused. So let's start.
To break the ice and have a more comfortable interview, I'm going to start with a few questions now related to a professional environment. First of all, I want to know what hobbies you both have and what do you do in your free time. Second, I want to know if you have pets and if so, for how long.
Good evening, Simón and Mr. Laura. My name is Juana Remolina. I'm 19 years old. Also, I'm studying corporative communication in Universidad de La Sabana. It's a pleasure to be with you. In general, I spend my free time reading books or playing soccer. In fact, I train at the Universidad de La Sabana. It helps me to disconnect, to relax, and express my creativity. But my favorite hobby is traveling because I love discovering new cities, new places around the world. And on the other hand, I love pets. Actually, I have three pet dogs, and spending time with them is one of my favorite things.
Hi, Mr. Simon and Miss Laura. Nice to meet you. My name is Valeria Sánchez, and if it's okay, I can start. So, at the moment, I'm studying marketing and logistics in La Universidad La Sabana. So, part of my time is dedicated to studying, and also, since I was 8 years old, I play tennis, so I managed to enter to the university team, and in my free time, I'm working out and training or competing.
Okay, now getting into the real interview, I would like to know what was your last job and why did you decide to leave your job? And please tell us about it and with really good information, please.
Of course, my last job was from April to July. I traveled to Miami and stayed there for almost 3 months. And there I worked as a waitress in a restaurant bar that served Italian food and also the bar service because it was located in a popular location crowded by tourists looking for parties and hanging out with their friends at night. Um, so that place offered that, and I liked a lot that job, but unfortunately I had to go back to Colombia and I had to quit.
Sure, I was working in a company named Servicios JR as an office assistant from February 2022 to February of this year. I was the person responsible for ensuring the proper function of the company, such as filling, planning, and coordinating the general activities of the office. I really like the job. However, due to the university hours, it was not possible for me to be in the office every day. Therefore, I had to postpone my work.
Okay, now how would you describe the experience you had in your previous job and how do you think you developed that doing that job?
So I will describe my work experience as enriching because I learned to develop tasks under pressure, always looking for the best way to optimize the work times. My development as an office assistant was fast and efficient thanks to the training and support of my superiors. On the other hand, in my work as bartender, cashier, and waitress in a restaurant, teamwork gave me all the tools to have an optimal performance. From there, my love for cocktails was born, and I knew how to deal with all kind of customers and provide good service.
Okay, I think that job gave me a lot of experience working with people from other countries in a different environment, focused in an international customers. So for that moment, I hadn't had like the opportunity to improve my English skills in the real world, speaking to business or in a restaurant environment. But that gives me a lot of confidence speaking in English and also managing different problems, talking with different persons from other countries. So in that place, I I know about or notice the importance of the cultural differences and know about that cultural differences when you are working with different people from other countries. So it's important to avoid misunderstandings. And related to my performance in that job, I could see myself as as an active person and also with any kind of problem working under pressure, because sometimes in that job I was the only table assistant, so I had to take orders, carry dishes, and also processing all the payments with a lot of customers, because on Fridays and Saturdays it was crowded by people all the time. So it was a difficult schedule with any kind of breaks, but I couldn't manage. I could manage, and it was okay for me.
Okay, very interesting, girls. Now I want to ask you, how do you prefer to work, with a team or just alone, and why?
Uh, so I think I don't have any kind of problem working in teams. Also, I like it because I think having a good team and support and someone supporting you is a good sign of a good working space, because you know you have someone supporting you and helping you. And also in a restaurant is very important because you always is always something to do at and with a lot of customers and a lot of tasks to do, like little things. So it's important to having a good team and good communication and someone that can support you. But I think it's important to demonstrate to your co-workers that the difference between a supporting person, a supporting team, that you have people helping you sometimes. And another thing is that sometimes people entrust all the responsibilities to others. So that is a thing you have to improve it to your co-workers and try to support them to uh, create a real relationship.
In my previous position, I spent equal time collaborating with my team and performing tasks independently. Typically, we will meet at the beginning of a new project to brainstorm and delegate specific tasks based on our skill and talents. Therefore, I love being part of a team where I can exchange ideas with my teammates to find the best methods to accomplish projects. So, working in a team has allowed me and my team to work together, so we could focus on our own thing and come back together later to discuss our progress in the company.
Finally, how did you know about this job offer and why do you think you can fit in this business?
I found out about this offer through a communication that offered the vacancy from a coworker. I can fit in this company because of my versatility, since I consider myself a proactive person, willing to learn and to give everything to optimize and improve my job in the processes of the area I'm in charge of. In addition, I consider that I have many ideas in the gastronomy and cocktail area in everything that is mixology. I have the necessary skills to adapt to any situation. I watch over the welfare of others and I have a positive attitude in times of adversity.
Yes, my previous boss sent me the offer, and he because he thought that my profile will fit very well with the job characteristics. I read the proposal, and with my experience, I think I improved my skills dealing with customers, like international customers. So my experience is focused on that, dealing with people from other countries. Um, Also, I know about Royal Caribbean because I have been in your cruises, and I know things that how it works. And also, a thing you mentioned in the proposal is working conditions and skills that is important to the resistance of travel at the sea. So for me, I already lived that experience and it wasn't a problem and it's not a problem for me.
Okay, perfect, dear participants. Thank you for being in here. In this moment, we have finished with the interview. You give us some excellent responses, and we will contact you as soon as possible, probably this week. And thank you for all the information. We will give you in the email a feedback and information about if you have the job. Have a beautiful day.